Be careful with the crumbling of the paper being caught in my headset. Okay, yes.
Hi. I wanted to know if you had any regrets about making the TV show, and I'm not sure if that's the right word, but radio has sort of this impossible battle with images, and everyone's sort of obsessed with television and movies and things like that, and it's finding a harder to make an audience. And now you're sort of proving their point with your TV show. I mean,
wait, how does it prove the point?
The TV show is beautiful. I mean, I think the TV show is great, and I think it is another. You're telling a lot of really similar stories, and you're adding this whole new dimension to it through really beautiful imagery that's really captivating. And so it becomes harder and harder for you guys, I think, and maybe I'm wrong, to find stories that become really unique to the radio format.
Huh. I mean, honestly, our experience of putting together the radio show is that it feels like, it's hard to find stories at all for the radio that'll work, where there's a character and things happen and it's surprising and it leads to some idea. Like that in itself is sort of weirdly hard in and of itself. And doing TV hasn't changed our approach to that. And if anything, like doing the TV, I feel like what I'm always struck by is it feels like there are a lot more radio stories actually that we can do than TV stories. To find something where it has all of that, and then in addition there's something to look at, or we can go with somebody like Hyder as they go on this like weird adventure. Like I don't know. They seem like such separate things that I don't feel like one is sort of in a fight with the other. And if anything, like doing the show for television, it's like when we went into it, I really thought it was going to be more different than it turned out to be. Even just like dealing with the network, like I thought like they would be like bossing us around all the time, and really in the radio show there's no adult supervision at all, and the television show has pretty much turned out to be that too. I mean, we're at a cable network where they basically want us to just like get out there and make something new, and just sort of egg us on. But it's turned out to be, I don't know, it's turned out to be more similar. And TV isn't bigger. Like public radio is much larger than any of the cable channels. Like our audience on the radio is much bigger than our audience on TV, weirdly. So I feel like they're not in a fight. Do you want us to stop the TV? I mean, you could say.
No, I think the TV show is actually really wonderful. And I guess my point is that I felt like, in a weird way, the radio show, before you had the TV show, was exceptionally unique as a contrary creative force to something like a TV show. And by doing a great TV show of your radio show,
it makes it more ordinary. Now there's two shows like it.
It's like, oh well, maybe this is. I mean, not the radio. I love the radio show still as well, but I'm just saying, like, now you have this great TV show, which all of a sudden it's like, well, maybe this is just a great TV show, like a bunch of other great TV shows. Like it becomes. They're both great. I guess it like.
It's okay.
I don't want to.
I understand what you're saying.
There's a lot of people here, and I don't want to get in trouble, but...
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying. Like, on the radio, what we're doing is so different than other things on the radio. Whereas on TV, like, yeah, we're on the TV and we tell the stories. And I think it's still, I mean, yeah, I don't know. You may be right, but we still are doing it. Over here.